in for another drive time. As always, if you can like it, you can share it. Seek first to understand, then to be understood. Never, ever, ever, ever take the light of truth and place it under a basket. I'm going to go real short on this one. Senate Republicans are moving against Trump quietly, behind the scenes. Now, they will not come out verbally against Trump. The only one that has, of course, is Lindsey Graham, but that ain't news, okay? Or it's not new news. Graham has done that before when Trump was running for office and came to Trump in supporting him on many issues after McCain passed away. But anyway, be that as it may, here's what you need to understand. Now, I heard this morning, this afternoon, what's that fella's name? Jerry Rivers? No, Geraldo Rivera and Brian Kilmeade. Brian Kilmeade, definitely a war hawk. Both having the audacity to be critical of the president, talking about how you don't leave. What about how you go to war? We have a process for going to war. That is, Congress declares war and then we go get busy. If they want us over there in Syria so bad, Congress, declare war, let us go back. If I have said it one time, I've said it a dozen times. I remember when the media was going in on Bush hard with a running total of how many troops were killed on that day and how many were killed to date. Every day, ticker down at the bottom. Why? To incite the anger of Americans over the number of troops that were being killed. But now you have these war hawks who are being called to action against Trump at the behest of the one percenters. Hey, he is messing with our bullets. You've heard me use the term before. Politics is all about butter and bullets. Butter for the bread of those who have their hands out, and bullets for those who want to make war. All right? That's really all it comes down to. We're over in the Middle East for one reason: their resources. Understand that. And while they are gaining their resources, our sons and daughters are spilling their blood. That's what you need to understand. That's what you need to grasp. So if they want war, because you see, a declaration of war will require an objective. Nobody wants to do another Vietnam. And if I recall correctly, war wasn't even declared in that particular conflict, but they referred to it as the Vietnam War. So bottom line, folks, don't listen to these war hawks. Don't get caught up. When you see, and I'm going to close with this. I have said, and I had to tell a lady this yesterday, a staunch liberal Democrat. Well, what you think about your president now, and what's going on over there with Syria? I said, let me explain something to you. When both parties don't want you, then they are your friends. That's what you need to, they are your enemies. The person that they are fighting against is your friend. Donald Trump is a friend to America. He is a friend to every citizen, even though they don't understand it is for their own benefit. And so now when you see Democrats and Republicans being critical of the president for bringing our troops out of Afghanistan, bringing our troops out of Syria, when you see him trying to set things right to keep the promise that he made when he ran, that he was tired of the endless wars because we were tired of the endless wars, and they are against him, that ought to open up the lights behind your dead eyes, because if you agree and you think that he is wrong, when you listen to them talking about how he left, boy, you just don't get it. And understand this, Turkey on paper is our ally. The Kurds are not an ally. They don't even have a country, which is what they want, which is what it's all about, of their own. They are like blacks in America. We have some in Florida, Texas, Alabama, where you have Kurds who are in Syria, who are in Turkey. They're in a number of different places, but they want their own country. Much like the Nation of Islam, I remember they had a paper that they put out, and they listed 25 things that they wanted from the U.S. One of those 25 things was, I don't know if it was one state or a couple of states, solely for black people, that black people would run all of their own. Nowhere did it suggest that blacks pack up and fly or take another boat ride back over to the continent of Africa and find a country there that's ran by a whole bunch of black folks. But I don't think they want to go over there and be a part of any of those countries. That's just keeping it real. The bottom line, Turkey is our ally on paper, not the Kurds, and our sons and daughters should not be over there spilling their blood in undeclared wars. And to Mr. Kilmeade and Mr. Rivera, I don't know if you served or not, but if you haven't, sign up or shut the hell up. T-Mod out, drive time till next time. Peace.